Hello, my name is CarX82, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I am just crafting up just like a very basic subnet, and I just connected a fluid drive and a item drive, storage cells, and we'll just put this on a very basic network. I'm just like, how's that already 5,000? Crazy. Because this is all I have in it. It's probably because there's a whole bunch of types, would be my guess. There's 11 types, so that's probably why I jumped up that up to 5,700. But yeah, there is our hydrogen ions. We want to. I like doing number of items first. I don't know. That's just my thing. So it looks like 1, 2, -1, -2. And then all the rest kind of goes down from there. So that has just been running for, I don't know, probably half an hour, 45 minutes. I don't think it's been running that long, to be honest. I didn't leave the world up or anything. I basically just came back and then started crafting up this stuff. I was thinking we probably don't need to have this connected to the main base. I don't know how many channels we're actually going to be using over here. It may all just be on a subnet. So I might be able to, I'll probably just like connect this to like that one or something like that. But anyway, let's turn this off because I think we have enough to try out the next part. It is off. And that is going to be using the hydrogen ions. I guess we'll just take a stack of these. I don't know if it matters. It doesn't say, it just says unknown. So we're going to do this one with the 21 because we need the unknown particles. We probably need to let this run longer because this is a % chance, and from this we get a 1% chance from these, so, and that's mixed with the uranium, and that's 25 seconds. So hopefully this won't be too terrible. And I guess we can switch this back to 21. Wonder if it would be better to, I highly doubt I have another input bus that size. I mean, I guess I could have just done, it didn't need to be this big. I could have just done IV. I was just thinking, I'm like, would it be easier to have separate circuits? Would that actually count different? Can you even put multiple input buses? I was like, wait, should I just do a storage bus? Did we figure out if storage buses work? I think they do work, right? Because now I'm like, we could do... We could put it like here. It should work, right? Yeah. Even though it uses like an HV thing in the recipe, it does count. It seems to count as a casing that's high enough for that. Alright, so yeah, we'll do, what did I say, 21? Yeah. 21 hydrogen gas, which is already in there with hydrogen atom, and then we will start getting these and hydrogen plasma. Let's see if this does in fact work. Yeah. All right. Well, there it goes. It is. It is working. I'm gonna face this away to see if we get stuff. What we get. I mean, I guess I don't need to face it away. It should be getting Oh. No. This is probably still producing... Yep, it's still producing those. Do we think a soldering iron would work with, like, splitting the... What is it? Keep... Or is it a screwdriver? It's a screwdriver, isn't it? Keep inputs separate or whatever it is. No, it doesn't look like that works. Okay, so I don't think that will work. Which, I mean, that's not the end of the world. I kind of had a feeling we were going to eventually craft up more of these if we need to chain them. I just kind of wanted to get this going and see if it works. I just need the one... I really just need the one quantum anomaly at this point. Alright, there's the 30-second recipe. That is a long recipe. Holy cow. Alright, now I'm like, yeah, I kind of need more. If I want to craft this up right away, although it's not like super important that I get the matter fabrication CPU. I could always do other stuff and wait on that. The one issue with these is they're kind of annoying to craft up. Not bad, but kind of annoying with the casings. And you need quite a bit of them. I mean, I can craft it all up, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, we are getting helium plasma, hydrogen plasma. It's just quite slow, even though we are on HV. HV. UV power, yeah. We are running quite a bit, but it is indeed working. So there is that. Yeah. Also, kind of funny we are storing particles in a ME drive. That's how it works in real life, right? You just store it in a computer. Also, you could just hold hydrogen ions. They fit in your hand. There we go. That's how it works in real life, right? Here, let me take a... I'll take a screenshot. Anyway, I am just messing around here. Okay, so I guess we'll just let that run for the meantime. I do want to work on a couple bees. So that is something on my checklist. So let me get that done, and then we will take a look and see where we want to go. Okay, we are back, and as the cyclotron has been chugging away, I have been working on some bees. Gone ahead and got the Bedrockium bee, just in case we need it. Really easy. We already had diamond, we had explosives, so that was just one breed. I don't think it has any more above it. So that is like the top of the line there. It was just, I just found it to be pretty easy to get the Bedrockium dust from that. I don't remember. I think that's in a component, isn't it? I don't remember exactly where that was. But apparently it is used in transfer nodes, hyper energy. I think it's used in... Isn't it used in, like, hulls or something? UHV hulls or something? I don't remember. Anyway, we got our Bedrockium. I also have gone ahead and got the Phosphorus Queen, because this thing just produces phosphorus so easily. We look at this, it is a 55% chance with a phosphorus comb. Not even a special. And if you centrifuge it, you get 3 per comb. And you even get some tricalcium phosphate, which you can, you know, process further. Fertilizer or calcium, phosphate. So lots and lots of phosphorus. And just from trying to breed the correct stats that I want, this is how much phosphorus comb we got. And that was just trying to breed out the correct stats. The blinding, longest, fertility 1. because I don't like throwing the pristine bee through the genetic imprinter because it can destroy the bee. So I usually just do the drones and then breed out the correct things. So we are getting an absolute ton of phosphorus comb. If we look at that, it's 3 per comb. And we have almost 2,000 combs in there just from, I swear that was maybe a minute. Because this thing chugs along with the 256 acceleration. So I have just pulled that out. I don't think we're going to need phosphorus, at least for a little while. But that is that. There are a couple more stats that I can probably get better. I think Eon is the best for lifespan. It's only from 1B, and this one needs, I think I need 3. I don't remember if I have 10. Oh, I do have 10. So it's three things to get around. I just haven't got around to it. It doesn't feel super necessary at this point. Like, we're not waiting for bees to produce anything at the moment. I'm just kind of using it as basic, kind of like extra resources from our void miners and stuff. So, all right, I do need to figure out how I'm going to deal with this. I do want. Eventually, I'm going to have a whole separate centrifuge system for my bees. Right now, I'm just kind of using my main centrifuge thing in our processing area. I will set up... Try that again. There we go. I will set up a whole dedicated centrifuge line for this. And a lot of this stuff we don't even need in here anymore. Nope, I needed that sludge, I think. Dang it. I don't think we're doing that one anymore, are we? Alright. I'll just throw that in there. And probably make a thing for the phosphorus, a tank for that. Also, I have thorium phosphate we're getting from our monozoline. Still haven't dealt with that, so there's quite a little loose ends here and there that I need to deal with. Also, I don't really want all these chests here where I've placed them. It just kind of has grown from when we had our farm up here. But yeah, I need to deal with some of this stuff. I also need to go through again and see if there's anything that we don't really need on here. Most of this stuff, though... Oh, this one. We no longer need galena, because we are getting indium from bees. So I will switch this out to phosphorus. Alright, anyway, that is kind of what I am working on. Let's check out the cyclotron. It was actually doing a decent job while I was working on other stuff. So it is processing the hydrogen stuff we have in here. And last time I looked, yep, we're up to 36 particles. I think we're going to wait till 100. And then I will try to get the 1% quantum anomaly. At this point in the pack, we only need the 1 because it is not consumed. But eventually, when we start getting into some of this other stuff, it does get consumed in the recipe. So we will have to deal with it then. But for the meantime, I'm just literally just trying to get the 1 so we can get the advanced nitinol, so we can get that crafted up. So, alright, let this continue running, and we will... I'm going to work on the mica, and we'll see what we can do. And managed to get the mica bee, and we are already up to 12,000 dust. So, pretty easy once you get the bee. You get 2 per mica comb, and I was getting like 100 combs per 11 seconds or something like that, so it went super, super quick. I have it turned off. We're doing the Lapotron B again for our Lapotron dust. It's just slowly ticking up. We're up to 41,000 Lapotron dust now. So, still got the cyclotron running. Last time I checked, we had about 60 something of those particles. Like I said, I'll probably try once we get 100 to get the 1%. Or you know what? I'll probably just let it go through all the particles that we have. I did actually realize something when I was looking at like the coils and the matter fabrication casings, which these are easy. What is not easy is the containment casing, the glass, because I remember I'm like, isn't that recipe that we were just looking at? Yes. So you do get 32 casings from it. And we need 24, so we really only need to do this recipe once, which I am going to have to do some recipes. Like, I highly doubt I have a recipe for that. And gadolinium, we got a whole bunch of that for something, so I think we're good on that. Samarium, obviously. I mean, nothing really crazy here. Coil wires, these are also pretty easy. Yeah, we have mounds of that. So not a problem. And then we just need the one, because we get 32 for that. So I'm going to use the quantum anomaly for the advanced nitinol, and then we'll use it for the casing. So I think we'll be good. In the meantime, I am setting up my recycler. We had over there, I broke it down. I'm just kind of throwing it in here. I didn't really know where I want to put this. Once I get the multi-block built, that produces the UU matter, I'll decide where I'll put that. I'll put this next to it. But right now it's just kind of in my general area of stuff in the main base, which is kind of where I put stuff and then that I have plans on putting somewhere else eventually. Eventually, because, I mean, that's been in here for, what, 100 episodes? I also just don't particularly feel like moving all those recipes, which I'm going to have to do eventually because we are running out of room for some, so I would like to redo it. Didn't I just... I may be out of... Yep, I'm out of soldering alloy wire. That is why that is not working. The nice thing is it doesn't use power from the tools. It does use durability, I think, but it's so small that it's almost negligible. Okay, so that there, and then I will... I think what we're going to do is... That's the output bus, it's facing that way. DPM energy hatch, we will connect this. Yeah, it works fine right here. How am I? It comes in this way and then goes that way. Yeah, the only problem with putting random stuff in this main base is there's really no organization to a lot of the cabling because we just kind of grow organically. And then we will connect this. I'm just going to assume we have enough channels. I think we'll do a big channel, AE channel redo at some point. And just redesign it all, because as we've kind of grown, I've definitely come to not like some of the stuff I've done. Okay, it does look like it's on. Now, we should be able to... Let me throw some of this stuff in the A system. We should be able to do, yes, water. That. And then we will put these 16 obliterators. So that is 1 amp of ZPM. And in theory, there we go. We are producing scrap. Now, isn't there a thing like, I don't know if it's actually better. What am I trying to do? Screwdriver. Is it screwdriver? Or is it soldering ally? No, that's not what I want. We want the soldering iron. I think it can do batch mode instead. I am kind of curious if that would make a difference. Isn't that... Oh man, I don't remember which one it was. Wait, can't we do it here? Ah, that's right, they added the buttons. I'm trying to be overly complicated here. They added buttons for us. Okay, so I don't know if it's actually better. But batch mode, they just act like there's 16 all at once kind of thing. Like, I would have to time it. I really don't know if it makes a difference. Whether speeding the recipe up or doing batch mode is more efficient. So 1200. Yeah, I mean, we got 200 and something in 18 seconds. Let's do not batch mode. Don't have a... I don't know. I think that's... I mean, to be honest, it feels pretty close. I mean, that's... Yeah, I think it's actually pretty close, but... To be honest, I kind of like batch mode. I don't know. What do we think our opinion is on which one is better, batch mode or just regular? And then I could always throw more in there if we want, like if I want to do another 32 or something like that. But yeah, so there is our scrap. That gets obviously fed into a amplificator thing. Now that... Let's see. That's the ZPM one. Just 4 pumps and ZPM. I mean, not too crazy. The question is... Isn't there a... Maybe there's not. I thought there was a way to make... I thought there was a... Maybe I'm thinking of the recycler. I was thinking this was both. But I guess there really... Doesn't look like there's any other way to make it. Yeah, I really don't know which was better. I may craft one of those up. But the thing is, I'm like, is that... Like, even if I had 64 obliterators in there, I'm like, is that going to be way too... Is this going to go through it, like, too quick? That's... I'm like, is it necessary to build one that big? I guess we could just try this out. How about we do... Maybe storage bus interface or something like that. I mean, I could just pipe it over, but let's do... Eventually, this is all going to be together. Like, this isn't going to be separate. It's just that I don't... This is... It's set up to do... I put that away. I'm making this overly complicated. Let me just craft up an LUV one. Okay, we are back. I have the next tier up. Again, really easy to craft up at this point. I have a transformer down here. I just kind of want to see how fast this actually goes, because I really don't know. All right, there is no... I was totally thinking there was a auto output, but that is a chest, not a fluid tank. We have plenty of conveyors. I doubt it's going to go more than a stack per tick. We'll do that. And then... Actually... Here, let's just do that. What are we looking at? I feel like this is the same. Like the same time, whether you do batch mode or not. One is just... It does 18 separate process, or it does 16 separate processes, or the other one slows it down. I guess if it slows the recipe down to like less than 1 tick per thing, I guess it would be faster to do batch mode. But if it's just, I think, weren't they like every 2 ticks or whatever it was doing it? So that means it could still be a bit faster. But if I put like 32 in here, maybe that would be faster in batch mode. Alright, I'll let that run. It's actually... feels like it's almost keeping up. Maybe not. Maybe this is just a bit slower. Yeah, I think it is a bit slower. Alright, so I'm probably going to throw... I don't know. Let's throw another 16 obliterators in there. Why not? Is this super important right now? Probably not. But I don't know. It's just kind of fun to figure out. Alright, we got that going. Let me check on our cyclotron. Alright, it's gone through almost all of them, which is pretty cool. Okay, we're up to 116. I think I'm going to turn this off. And we will do the next one, which I think is a different... I think it's a different... what am I trying to say? A different circuit, right? The Gravitron. Also, if you click that crafting status on this terminal, the world crashes. I don't know what it is, but... yeah, I did it twice, and it crashed my world. It's just this terminal, it seems. So I don't know. Something is causing that. Let's do that, and then... the 20... oh, the geranium! I totally forgot about the geranium! No! Alright, let's let that finish. Let me get the geranium. Just kidding. I totally forgot to get... to do that. I was meant to do that earlier, but I forgot to, yeah. This is the one that I just did manually, wasn't it? Because for all the tritanium, I just did it a few stacks. Yeah, that radon and gallium. Alright, so say I have 100 and... like 120. I'm just trying to figure out how much geranium I actually need. 40. That is such a weird kind of number. So say I did 40 times, I don't know, 2 stacks. Which would be 5128. About 36 ingots. Alright, so that gives me an idea. Here, let me... so I remember. I need to get 36 ingots worth, and that is just 36 ingots worth of gallium and then the radon. Okay, so I'll get that crafted up, and then we'll see if we can get our quantum anomaly. Okay, there is the obliterators. I have some geranium. Go. The thing is running. Thankfully, it's actually pretty quick in the tier 2. Not too bad. What am I talking about? This is a tier 2 recipe anyway, isn't it? No, you can do it in Mark 1. Yeah, so it is overclocked. I thought it was going pretty quick. Is it the tritanium that... Maybe the tritanium is a... Yeah, the tritanium's the tier 2. I'm getting them confused. So I do need to melt this down. I could have just waited to pull it out of the hatch, but it's just going into my fluid solidifier like all the other fusion recipes. So it kind of... It's not like the perfect, I kind of have to do it manually. So, like I said, this is all going to be like fully automated if we need massive amounts of the quantum anomalies. Oh wow, I just happened to... Oh, there's a few more on there. I didn't realize that. Okay, let's turn this off. And then we have an input hatch somewhere, don't we? Oh, right, input hatch. I guess we're gonna need another one. I crafted that up before, didn't I? I was gonna mess around with this. Okay, there we go. We will throw the geranium in there. The unknown particles. We're up to 127. Hopefully, with a 1% chance, with 127, we'll get a quantum anomaly from that. You never know. But hopefully we do. Okay, and then it was a 24? Yes, 24. Okay, so let's try this. This is just a... It's just one item, right? Or is there a fluid too? Yeah, it's just the item. Alright, and that is 25 seconds. So 25 seconds, 1% chance recipe. It could happen in 25 seconds, or it could take an hour. Who knows? So we'll let that run. Also, let me throw this over here. We'll throw this in here. Now we should... No, that's not going to work, is it? Because I have this set up to do 1 amp of ZPM. That's right. If I want to do 32 of these, I am actually going to have to upgrade that to UV. And then that starts getting more complicated. I would have to run the cabling all the way over here. Alright, this isn't super important at the moment. I just kind of wanted to get it up and running. Wait, did this turn up? Oh, it stopped. I was like, how is this going up? Yeah, that turned off. It doesn't super matter. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're not pulling enough power in. And pretty sure the processing array doesn't... That doesn't use the ZPM 4 amp, does it? No, I don't have the... I don't think I have a ZPM energy hatch that does 4 amps, but I don't think it works, to be honest. I could be wrong, though. I mean, that's technically... Should we just... Let me just throw it on there and see if it actually forms. I don't think it does. Otherwise, I will upgrade it. But... Alright, so that is kind of where we're at, and I am, like I said, going to get that quantum anomaly, and I think I also want to... Oh, it did form. Can you actually use those in there now? I thought they didn't work. Oh wait, hold on, before we wrap up. Transformer, pretty sure I have a 16 amp... LUV. Shoot, I would have to craft one up. Okay, as I was thinking about this, the 18 seconds, yeah, that's not going to change, even if I put 32 in there. So it might have actually been doing 2 amps worth of machines. Oh well. I have just gone ahead and crafted up the LUV or ZPM to 16 amps of LUV. This is probably pulling 2 amps of ZPM would be my guess. Yeah, like 1. Not quite, because they probably don't require a full amp per machine. But there we go. Got this going. I do need to throw a muffler on there because I hate that sound. I say that every time I hear it. Like, in my ear, it is just horrible, that sound. Okay, so we got that going, and we will hopefully get our quantum anomaly. We'll start working towards that, and I really need to work towards the next energy hatch. I've been kind of putting that off, but I really need to start working towards it because I want our final rocket, and with that, I have some plans of what I want to do. So, need to start working on this as well. I've been kind of putting it off, but it's time. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.